Mustang 23T here. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick video on how to install the fourth brake light on the Mustang 2015 and up. I have a 2016 model. Basically the kit comes, sorry about that, comes with a screwdriver, which I'll show you in a minute what that's for. Comes with an LED bulb, and then comes with the whole kit here. This part here is the one that needs to go to the driver's side. I also have the sequential lighting, so I'll show you how you do that. If not, you plug this in directly and that is all you do. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how you do that. Very important, if you've seen my other videos for the turning signals sequencer, it's the same process. You just remove these four thumb screws, they come off, and basically you take off this panel right here, and those are the four thumb screws. And then you're gonna go ahead and take off this cover here, which is the one that covers your wheel, your spare tire or whatnot. And then you pull back on this liner and you'll notice that there are my sequencers there. I'm gonna show you how you go ahead and install that. You have the option to remove this here, this little tab here, this plastic tab. There's one on each side, and that's just to have an easier access to the light. I'm not gonna go ahead and remove it. I'm gonna do it without it, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do that in the next step. Alright, so you plug in the fourth brake light directly into the socket of your tail lights, and then you connect your sequencer if you have the actual tail light sequencer. That's how you do it. If you don't have the tail light sequencer, it's the same thing. You just connect it directly and then follow the following steps. We're gonna go ahead and connect the second connector on the other side, and then run this last wire here, which will go to the bottom reverse light, which I'll show you how to do that. So let me finish up here and I'll run this wire here and show you how it's done. Alright, so that red wire that I showed, basically you can remove this rubber grommet and fish it through that hole right there. You also have the options that I've seen in other videos. You punch your hole here through the center and then you can fish it through there. Diode Dynamics videos basically say you can just fish it right here through the side. The cable is thin enough that it won't mess up anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm fishing the wire right through. Put this rubber grommet back, give enough slack so that it reaches down to the bottom and you're comfortable, and then I'll show you how you connect it to the actual connector, and we'll take it from there. And then we'll go ahead and tie wrap all these cables so that it's neatly done. Alright, so I'm under here. You're just gonna remove the entire bulb connector. You're gonna rotate it counterclockwise to remove the whole thing, and then you're gonna use the sorry, I'm trying to find the clip here. Here's the release tab, so you'll press on this and then you'll remove the actual bulb. And then once you do that, you need to punch a hole. Well, not punch, just remove this rubber grommet that's right in the center pin. If you notice from the back, it's a little hard to see here, but there's a seal right in the center. You're gonna pop that off with the supplied screwdriver, which I'll do right now, and I'll show you how it's done. Alright, so what you're basically gonna do is gonna put the screwdriver right in the center, and you're gonna push right through until that seal comes off. This is how it looks once the rubber seal has been removed from the center, and it's this little green thing right here. Once that's removed, that's where you're gonna pass the new cable, which is this guy right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and so you guys can see it. Very important, what you need to do is make sure that you insert it in the correct orientation. Just follow the same orientation as the other two. As you see here, it should look like that, but in the center of the new cable. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert it, make sure everything is done correctly. Alright, so this is how it looks. I had to use a screwdriver to fully push it in. It wouldn't go in if I pushed it with my fingers, so keynote there. You must use the screwdriver to fully push it in, and then the pins is gonna look like this. Sorry about that. Alright, and now the next step is to replace the bulb on the other connector side, then connect this in, enter in the bulb, and lock this in place. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so I went ahead and I inserted the new bulb. Very easy, you just pull the other one out, put this one back in, and it locks into place. Doesn't matter which way you do it. These, by Diode Dynamics, they don't have an exact polarity. You can use it on either side, and it'll work. So now I'm going to go ahead and insert this back into the socket and connect the connector. Alright, so this is how it looks. Final product. I'm going to go ahead and tie wrap all the cables on the top side so it looks nice and neat. I'll go ahead and I'll show you what I did. Alright, this is what I did to go ahead and tie wrap it. So if you notice, I tie wrapped it here, all the cables here, so that it looks nicely and doesn't get caught on anything once I put the liner back and the cover for the spare tire or whatnot. And that is it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back, and then I'll show you how the final product looks. Alright guys, so this is the finished product. As you can see, my sequential still work, and there's the red light there. It's a switchback, fourth brake light. So when you unlock, it lights up red. When you brake, it'll go into a bright red, and when you go into reverse, it will be a bright white LED. So I'm gonna show you on reverse on how it looks. Alright, there it is once it's in reverse. A little hard to see because I have tints on it, or vinyl wrap should I say, vinyl tints on it, but there it is. So that's how it will look. If you hit the brake light, it will turn red, and once again it serves as a fourth light there. Alright guys, there it is. If you have any comments, questions, go ahead and leave them below. I'll go ahead and I'll answer them. Mustang 23T, I'm out. Have a blessed day.